Hi everyone, Miles Matias here. I just want to talk about a topic I get a lot of questions about: business credit and how do you build it. So go on the link below. I have a course, it's very inexpensive. Build business credit. I go step by step, all the vendors, credit cards, that whole deal. But we're going to talk about it. So first off, if you want to build business credit, you're going to need a sole prop, LLC, S corp, any business with an EIN. I always do an S corp taxed or an LLC taxed as an S corp. That's my business structure for all my businesses because you are able to pay yourself a W-2 wage, taxes on that, the whole deal, disability taxes, all that stuff. And you're able to pay yourself a dividend. So you're able to save a lot of money on taxes because dividends are generally taxed at 10, 15, and 20%, and it's a flat tax. I usually will withhold a lot of money on the W-2, and then on the dividend, I'll just pay myself here, maybe $1,000, $1,500 a month, another like $500, $750 off the W-2, and normally a lot of expenses are taken care of by the business, like car insurance, a lot of stuff like that. So I'm able to have a really low income and still make great money and great decisions. And when tax time comes around, let's say on a $500 paycheck, I'll have them keep enough to just pay me $280 or even $250, maybe even $210, just so that I'm not really paying myself a huge wage and it's really just going to taxes. So when tax season comes, I'm not stressed out about having to owe. I might even get a couple $100 back. So business credit, my course below, right below, you can go get it. So one of the most fundamental things you're going to need to keep track of your business credit is NAV, N-A-V. It is an app. You just type in your EIN, you type in your business information, you're able to keep track of it. So I like the quarterly plan, or you can get the monthly plan. You're gonna need whatever one is $40 a month. I don't know if it's like the NAV Business Boost or things like that. That's what you're gonna need. It actually reports to Paydex. You'll be able to see your small business scoring system score. You'll be able to see your Experian, your Equifax for business scores. To me, this is very beneficial. You're gonna need vendor accounts. You're gonna need vendors like Quill, Crown Office Supplies. You can Google these, look these up, or get my course in the link below. I go over step by step, and I built my business credit, and I built a course around how I built it. So as I was on the phone, I would call. I have Verizon, for instance, a business plan with Verizon that reports to Duns and Bradstreet. It contributes to my Paydex score. I called Verizon. Hey, do you report to Duns and Bradstreet? Yes, we do. Do you have my correct EIN on file? Yes, we do. And right after I get off that phone call, boom, I show you exactly how it went in a video. So all my courses are video formats. I like doing video because some people learn like that. I like doing a lot of written because I like to write as well, and I love to read. So the basics of building business credit is you need your Paydex, you need your Experian for business active, you need your Equifax for business active, and you need what's called the SBSS. That's a small business scoring system, scoring model. If you want to buy a car, like for two-row businesses or things like that that a lot of people are getting into, you will definitely need an SBSS of at least over 155, 175. So establishing your Paydex. NAV is extremely important, that business boost, whatever gives you trade lines, whatever reports a lot of stuff on your business credit is what you need. And then vendor accounts, you can learn that in my course. That's very simple, but somewhat complicated for Equifax for business, also in my course. It's just, you gotta look at vendors that will report and not lie about it. So whenever I make an order, let's say with Quill.com, they're very easy to get approved of. I can call, hey, what I need to do to get reported to Duns and Bradstreet, or what I need to do to get a net 30. Because the only way that reporting is going to count and be very useful to you is if it's on a net 30 account. So sometimes you'll have to make a few orders of a couple $100. So for me to start my business credit, it cost about $1,200 because I had to buy like actual product. So I bought product from Granger. I bought myself like a tool set on a net 30 account. So I was able to get on the phone with them a few times and just convince them, hey, I can really use a net 30 account. I plan on making a lot of orders through Granger. It's something I'd be very interested in. So they hooked it up, they helped me out. But now, because I know June 15th, COVID's kind of over. For a lot of businesses, they're still following the same old practices from COVID and everything. So they might have higher standards because a lot of people defaulted on them and kind of screwed them over and messed it up for us that are just trying to build business credit. Honestly, we're not trying to scam anyone. So those are just things to look out. And before you make a purchase, even if you buy my course, things are always changing. Standards are always changing. For instance, Quill, sometimes you just open a net 30, just getting on the phone with him. Hey, I made an account, can I get a net 30? Or sometimes they'll be like, nope, you got to make a order of $100, let it process, let it ship, and then you can call us and we'll give you net 30. Or they'll make you do that maybe 2, 3, 4, or 5 times. They might pull your personal credit and see, maybe we don't want to lend to you because you have a credit score of 500. But one of the cool things about business credit is you can have a 500 credit score, but really good business credit score, and you can find credit cards, you can find banks that won't look at the personal, they'll only look at the business. So even if you have bad credit, you can get great business credit, and they're just completely separate. If you do have bad credit repair, link below. Hit my team up, they'll take great care of you. So that's my little spiel on business credit. To me, business credit is something that people charge a lot of money for, and I don't understand why, because it's extremely simple. For me, I don't like doing things for people. I'd rather just teach someone how to do it. So, link below. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to be putting a lot more content when it comes to Amazon dropshipping, eBay dropshipping, Facebook. I'm going to be talking about everything. So, subscribe, keep up to date, get your credit fixed. As you can see, I'm a credit hero. So, get your credit fixed with my company. Links below. Get your business credit course. I have a lot of courses on different topics like manufacturer spending, which is somewhat dead right now. I do think it's going to make a good comeback. Now that COVID's over and things are starting to open up, we're going to have a lot more opportunity for manufactured spending. So the basics of manufacturer spending, I have all that in my course. I have like 2-hour videos going over just specific methods. To me, it's the most exhaustive course ever created for manufacturer spending. Another thing is, if you have a business and you're doing all the work yourself, how do you outsource effectively? One of my major talents in business, I would say, is I can find people to do the job for me, or I can just not have to do anything in the business. Not in terms of being lazy, but your focus can be shifted elsewhere. Like for instance, I have a credit for a company. I have virtual assistants that run it. They do a magnificent job. I'm in communication with them daily. We have meetings, the whole deal. It's legit. But they solely work for me. I'm not using an agency. I'm not using that. I built everything myself. I like to be in control of my business. And the only way you can control the quality of the work being done is if you understand how everything's being done in your business. Which now that credit repair is automated for me, I can go sit and learn about drop shipping, learn about e-commerce, dig more into Facebook ads. I'm constantly watching courses. I'm constantly, Ty Lopez courses. He has so many of them. I'm waking up every day and watching one video just from him. Books. I always carry books with me everywhere I go. If you want to learn, get a book bag, carry it with you wherever you go. Even if you don't read books for like 3 weeks straight, just to have it there, have it in your mind. It just helps you with your consistency.